Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and I'm very excited about today's show. We are going over the speed of success. We're dissecting it. We're breaking it down into a step by step by step. If you want your business, if you want your life to go the speed of success, you need to catch up if this is your first episode because we have went over 10 so far. So we had an introductory show talking about the speed of success, and then we started to break them down. And today we will go over number 11. Jerry Botts, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. That's my dad showing up every day. The guy never misses. How about that? How about that? My dad shows up to watch my show every day. How about that, man? That's what else can I say? I'm grateful. I have tons of gratitude. This is what we know for sure. Each of us are born genius. Each of us are born with I am enough on our DNA. And, there's evidence of that everywhere. The babies that are born premature, I heard of a story of a baby where she was born with her heart outside of her chest, and they did the surgery and did it all, and the baby survived and is walking around today. There's just evidence that we are born I am enough. It's everywhere. All you got to do is look. If you're looking for it, you can see the proof that we are born I am enough. And then we get caught in the riptide of life and we get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough. Now, in the ocean of am I enough, we're still trying to succeed with I am enough on our DNA. But now we're getting labels. We're getting labels because of what the people that are raising us say about themselves. If you were raised by somebody and they always said, I always struggle with my weight, I'm so fat, that label gets on you. If you were raised by someone and they drank a lot, that label gets on you. These things start to get on you and cover up I am enough. So now you start to drown in the ocean of am I enough. And you're sinking to the bottom of the ocean of am I enough. And the bottom is littered with dead dreams, dead destinies, dead businesses that never got to go the speed of success, that completely failed. And it's all because we forgot what's on our DNA of I am enough. When you show up to this show, when you read my book, when you hire me as a coach, I am grabbing you, dragging you back up onto the beach of I am enough and starting to resuscitate you. And you'll start to spew out doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And you'll start to take these breaths. And you'll actually start to remember, I am enough. And then what happens is I stand you up and I aim you down the path of your success. Whether your success is owning a business, whether your success is getting your body in beautiful, amazing condition, whether your success is building a new or rejuvenating a relationship. I stand you up and aim you down the path of success, and you start to succeed in ways that you haven't in a long time with the realization, I am enough. I'll tell you what's weird about me, why I'm really good at this, is I think different. This is how I can show you, I can prove that I think different. When I was 4 years old, I was by myself and I was on a swing. Just swinging like every other little kid does. Seeing everybody do it, pumping. And I'm like, you know what? Everybody jumps out of the swing forward. I'm going to try to jump out of the swing backwards. And I did. And I slammed against this shed and the breath was knocked out of me. But my whole life, I've had that weird thinking the opposite of everyone else. And that makes me a great success coach. So I stand you up and aim you down the path of success. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. This part of the show is all about expressing your gratitude. This is how it sounds. I am grateful for. You say what you're grateful for. And then you say, I am enough. And look who's first. It's not a surprise. She's always there. Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle says, I'm grateful for the holidays. I'm proud that I love to cook for my friends and family. And I am enough. All right. Bravo, Michelle. Bravo. Michelle shows up here every day. Michelle's business is growing. She owns Edgy Goddess. She sent me a mug. I drink my coffee out of it every morning. And she is growing and expanding in I Am Enough. Now, while you're putting in your gratitudes, this is something else that we can all agree on. Owning a business is tough. Owning a business is one of the top 4 hardest things you'll probably do on the planet. When you woke up this morning, life had stayed awake and was thinking about how it's going to kick your ass this morning. So you woke up and you're like, okay, day off, whatever. I'm going to get my day started. I got some goals. And then life just starts swinging at you, trying to cancel those goals, trying to cancel your agenda. And finally, you're up against the cage and you're just taking punches. We are going to take some breaths, and these breaths are going to create space. Just say that word, space. In that space is the answer to what you need to do next in your business. Every time it's there. You may not see it. Have you ever stood at the cabinet, opened the cabinet doors and been like, honey, did you get the salt? And he's like, yeah, I got the salt. I put it in the cabinet. Honey, the salt's not here. He walks in and he grabs the salt right in front of you because you had decided it wasn't there. The same thing can happen in these breaths. If you decide the answer isn't there, you won't see it. But if you will open your eyes and see the answer in these 4 breaths, I'm telling you what you need to do next, not the whole story, is in these 4 breaths. All right? We're going to breathe in our nose. Notice the cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into your lungs. Okay? And just be aware of a beating heart. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. At the end of it, let's just say, my heart is beating. Breathe in. Let it out. My heart is beating. Breathe in. Let it out. My heart is beating. One more. The answer's right there. My heart is beating. All right, now we are going to dig into the Speed of Success, Part 11. If you're going to do all this, you are going to have to embrace one thing for sure. To go the speed of success, you are going to have to fail. Wait a minute, Michael. No. You've lost me already. I'm tuning off right now because I am all about there is no fail. Failure's for sissies. Failure's for failures. I used to think that. I was kind of like the golden child, man. Everything I touched worked. I was very successful. I had all blue ribbons in the Marine Corps. I was platoon high shooter, got chosen to be a presidential guard, which is an elite group. I mean, a lot of things went my way when I was growing up. And I thought, all right, I'm success. I got this figured out. And then life ran me over, man. And I had a wonderful, beautiful fail. But because my relationship with fail was like fighting fail. My whole thing was fighting fail, was resisting fail, was failure is not an option. This is my mentality, right? So then this big fail comes and barrels me over and I get depressed and I got discouraged and I'm disappointed and frustrated and I just couldn't seem to shake it, man. I couldn't seem to shake it. I was in this position right here. I don't know if you can see that. This is the boot of fail on the back of my neck, holding my face down in the mud of disappointment, depression, and discouragement. I had fought fail. I had supposedly won. I had had some successes. And then this big fail shows up and just bulldozes me, runs me over. I'm laying flat on the ground, boots of fail on the back of my neck, holding me in the mud of disappointment. And I literally went like a year discouraged, depressed, frustrated, couldn't figure it out. I was like, why is this? What happened here? And, I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get out of that position. I'm trying to get out of fail kicking my ass. And I had to change how I see fail. I was a risk taker. That's something that I lived on. I loved it. I love taking a risk. I love being scared. I'm an adventurer. I've bungee cord. I've skydived. I bungee jumped off of a hot air balloon. These are things that I love. I love that scary feeling. But this fail had wrapped me up and sucked me under. And I had to change how I saw fail. If I want to go the speed of success, if you want to go the speed of success, we have to change how we see fail. We need to sit at the feet of fail and let it be our teacher. When you sit at the feet of fail, like you would sit at a great teacher, there's great pictures of in Star Wars, Yoda, and I think it's Luke Skywalker is sitting at the feet of Yoda and learning. He's become his master. Luke Skywalker was resisting it and said, no, and not this and that, resisting it. But then when he sat at the feet of his failures, he was able to embrace it. So we need to mature our relationship with fail. Because if we don't, it will win. Anytime you're fighting fail, it's going to win. If you're fighting fail, you end up like this every single time. But once you submit and let fail become a teacher, which is what it wants, fail is actually a teacher. Fail is all about teaching you. But it can only do that if you sit at the feet of it and are like, okay, fail, what is my lesson? But most of the time we're like, no, I'm fighting it. I'm not going to do it. And we finally end up chokehold, passed out, face in the mud, fail's boot on the back of our neck. And we're like, I'm here again. How did I get here again? I thought I was smarter. I thought I was better than this. I thought I could handle this, but we still end up in fail. Or we can sit at the feet of fail and go, fail, please teach me. Please teach me. And fail becomes this beautiful teacher that leads you to the path of success. Something that you got to realize is fail wants to be a teacher. That's its whole goal. That's the way it was designed. That's a universal law. Fail is a teacher. But when we're resisting fail, when we're fighting fail, it becomes an opponent. And that opponent always wins. So the fundamental today is grow your relationship with fail from an opponent to a teacher. Switch your view of fail with these goggles of, am I enough? Fail is a problem. Fail is resistant. To I am enough. I learn from fail. Fail is my teacher. I embrace the teacher fail is. Hey, I love you. I care about you. Tomorrow we'll continue Speed of Success. If you missed yesterday, you need to go back and find that video because I'm coaching Stacy and she has lost in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, because we had a first session, then we had a week, and then we had a second session, and we had a week. So in 2 weeks, she's lost 4 pounds. She's gotten more energy. Now, I am not a weight loss coach. I am a success coach, but that was her mission. That was her success. She lost 4 pounds. She's changing how she sees the scale. I mean, there's a lot of success happening there. You need to go back and watch this. We're doing it every Saturday, so I highly recommend you show up here on Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.